taste-wise, it has to be with sweetness. It has to be with love. It has to be active, and it has to be bubbling. You could be living by every rule in the Torah, and you could be living by the book, but you could be miserable. And if there's no joy, and there's no simcha, and there's no bubbling and excitement, then it's not Judaism. So that's a very important lesson. Now, it's just as an example, when we first start teaching a child the alphabet, the ABCs in Hebrew, the first thing, when we first show them the alphabet chart when they're 3 years old, we put a little honey on the letters and let the child lick it off, because that's sort of just the beginning of the concept of the sweetness of the letters of the Torah. So what about salt? If you look at your recipe, salt is significantly less than the sugar. Right? What do we have? About like 1 cup of sugar plus more to about 2 tablespoons of salt. And yet, salt is really what makes or breaks your challah. Now I'm giving you a baking tip, not just a spiritual thing. It's practical. You mess up your salt, you mess up your dough. Too much salt tastes terrible. Too little salt doesn't taste like anything. What's salt represent? Salt is severity. It's boundaries. It's discipline. Again, you need to have the right amount, the right proportion of sweetness to severity. But again, if you mess up if you don't have enough discipline, it's not good. If you have too much discipline, it's not good either. I mean, sorry, if you have the right amount, it's good. Not good, too much. So then what do we do next? You're going to see we're going to add in the eggs, the flour, and everything else.